Okay, so this is me in the ancient city of Benin. You want to know what I really look like when I'm not doing Photoshop? This is me trying to cross the road in Benin City. Please don't be scared, because I was actually scared. I'm going to show you how to cross the roads in Benin City, the different characters you get to meet in Benin. As I said, drama never stops in Benin. So I'm going to be showing you about the ancient city of Benin, where it has the sculptures of the Obas, the different Obas, the House of Parliament, and to detail the sculptures, what they really look like and what they're really made of. And I'm going to give you a brief history of how these things work. Of course, we're going to be going through where casting really started in Benin, and we're going to be passing through the famous Ring Road. It's a place where you want to get a lot of dramas. I'm not sure you should pass here by 9 o'clock. And of course, we're going to be browsing through the National Museum situated close to the Ring Road in Benin. So I think you might just want to check that out. And drama never stops in Benin, because we have AC tight cars where you don't feel any AC, but you know they are actually tight. So, and we cross the roads in Benin, meet people, go out every day. People always fighting on the street. They're always fighting on the street. It's very normal to all of us. We like them like that, so we are very good. And things that work and don't work in Benin. And in Benin, you can actually die by fire and receive by fire. I'll show you how.
Fire, die by fire. Receive fire, die by fire. Receive fire, die by fire. Receive fire, die by fire. If not die, let them die.
Okay, so this is Benin, where you actually have to always run while crossing the road. I said always run, but wait, let me show you how the day started. So I'm going to go all the way back to how the day started. Well, I woke up in the morning. I was sent on an errand by my mom, but I decided to pack up my things. Of course, I took a nice shoe. I wanted to look really good, but please be careful about looking very good. I had to put my socks, and it rained a day earlier, so I took a hoodie and a trouser. Of course, I went with a power bank because I don't want my phone to go down. I actually was recording this video, so I needed something really nice done. And then, okay, let's see this.
Okay, so what's up, everybody? My name is Anshu. Well, a lot of people have been asking me about what I really look like when I'm not smudge painting. Well, this is me showing you a day out in Benin. So if it's your first time you've come to this channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I feel awkward right now, and I'm going to submit something for my mom, and I just thought to show you what Benin really looks like. I came in here not too long, and come on, do you want to go out on the day with me? Let's do this. So guys, it's going to be a very, very awkward day today, because, well, it's the first time I'm really doing this. I feel a little bit nervous, but come on.
So I tried getting to the bus. Of course, I shouted and one stopped, and I checked. This is not what I wanted to go into. This is really terrible. But I entered, and they always have something to say in the bus. They're always talking. It's always rowdy. It's always noisy. But oh well, we crossed the road, passing through Oba markets. I said, if you want to cross in Benin, make sure you always run. So we crossed the road, and this is the famous Bobby's house. In case you're not in Benin, don't worry about those details. So we crossed the road, and I was heading straight out to Oba Market. I passed through Oba Market. This is supposed to be the market situated close to the Oba Palace. So I passed through the Oba Market, and we headed straight over to the Iroquota Hall. I had to ask for permission to be able to video the hall, and of course, it was a very nice hall, actually ancient. Passing through the hall, I saw something. Birds. Those were not just birds, these were bats. These are bats that fly every day in the daytime. Can you imagine bats flying in daytime? Oh well, that happens in Benin. So after that, I tried seeing a lot of other places. We passed through Ring Road. Everybody's a stylist, by the way. When you come to Ring Road, everybody's a stylist, but please make sure your phone is very intact. So this is the Oredo Secretariat. So by Oredo, I mean the local government secretariat, where you see quite a lot. It's actually close to Oba Palace. When you go down, and it's close to the investment house. I've never seen any investment. I've never seen people make any investment in this house, but I just assume it's the investment house. So we saw the statue. This is actually gold. I don't know if that's real gold, but then we did not meet the Oba, so we actually crossed the road to the House of Parliament. Oh wait, remember when you're crossing the roads in Benin? Don't forget to run. I said don't forget to run. Well, we didn't get clearance to use the Oba Palace, so of course we went to the House of Parliament, and in the front you see the Obas with the different chiefs. The Oba is really supreme. That's why they say Oba ga talk bere. So we close to the statue, we saw a man tearing a crocodile. I don't know what that signifies. And then in the street of Benin, you're going to see different portrait arts, well, with a lot of flowers. I don't know what that's called. actually looked a little bit unkept, but these are supposed to beautify the city. Who knows what it's really doing now? And this is Benin, where you get things that are supposed to be very proper, very improper. So we saw a lot of pottery art on the ground. Who knows, maybe it was jammed in night. So I was trying to cross the road, and that's this.
So guys, I'm going to that statue. Please cross with me.
Cross the road like a genius. Always run, please, always run, please, always run, or else you're going to be run down by something that doesn't look like a car. So I checked this art by, this is one of the Obas, and so this is very nice. This is statue of Oba Eweto, who reigned in 1255 AD. Well, he was responsible for taking power from Uzama to where it is right now. That's the Oba Palace. This Oba was known to have built the first prison ever in Benin City. So this is the statue, and you might just want to come and check it out if you're anytime you come to Benin, right? And he was known to be a big disciplinarian, and as you can see here, this monument was erected to commence the 30th coronation of Oba Erediawa. Next we went to the great, well, something happened why this video was shot this way. You're going to get to know that at the end of the shoot, but this is Asoro. And then getting close, you see that this was one of the generals that actually fought with the Europeans. Now this is one soldier having an arrow to his heart, like he was heartbroken, of course. And then this showed about how victorious, and the street close to this is called Sakbon Oba, and it is very, very synonymous with what he said. And we actually went close and touched it. Made of cement, I don't know, brick and pure cement, but it was really, really good. So this was, of course, we're still videoing, and when we just saw drama, somebody was almost knocked down by a boss, and it was Benin, and people are always knocked down, people are always gathering, people always have something to do, somebody always has something to say to you. It almost caused a feud. We just went to see what was happening, and it was alleged that we were videoing people that were fighting and stuff, so we had to run for our dear lives. That's Benin, of course, and people are actually very rough, so we took our dear lives to run for our dear lives. And then we went to the statue of the great Ebohimi, where we checked it out, and I think I liked the way it was sculpted. This is Benin, so of course we have great sculptmen. I think looking at from his feet, you notice that it was made of pure concrete. Well, this guy was one of the generals that fought during the war, and rumor has it that he died on his feet, and his corpse had to be rooted so he would really fall. That's to show how strong we are sometimes. And this is the Oba Isige. He was the first person that talked about Ioba, which means the mother of the Oba, the queen mother. Well, this was one very big Oba that could speak Portuguese as well. He brought European culture to Benin, and he caused a little fusion with those guys. Of course, while going to National Museum, we passed the guy that was receiving fire and dying by fire. So I went to the museum where I saw a lot of things, and now I'm just getting to realize I have bow legs. Well, I don't care. Well, so I saw this is a cannon, where I don't know what it was used for, but it actually looked nice. I don't know what I was seeing in this place, but I know it actually looked nice, and I like the texture so very much. I like the fact it was made of something that looked like iron, but it has been here for a very long time. It has been here since I was kid, and since I was trying to come out here to see what it really looks like. And I'm going to show you what the texture really feels like. Well, this is iron or whatever it is, but I don't know. Shows that we Benins can have quite a lot. So I think
Benin has a lot of things to tell you about what happened when we were fighting the Europeans, the Obas, and a lot of things that happened. I'm going to show you something right here. If you look up, you notice a soldier holding up his gun to show that we were a lot victorious. Benin City is a very, very ancient kingdom, showing how well and how resistant we look.
Well, it was commissioned by Colonel Ogbemudia, who was one time Benin State governor. Yeah, so I think he has a stadium to his name, the Ogbemudia Stadium, located in Benin City. Then over close to it, we went to the gigantic screen that's supposed to be our screen, like the one in New York, but obviously this is not a screen. It has Igoon and Spiral Jara all over it, and a mighty almighty fountain that was supposed to be the beacon of beauty in Benin. We went there, and now it's almost like a lake where it has many. I'm sure the number of organisms living inside here can be like 7 million or 10 million, I don't know, but something. And then we saw people hanging their clothes and having their bath right here in Benin. Oh god, this was crazy. And I'll show you having his bath, urinating close to the fountain. That was crazy. That was like the high point of the whole thing. But oh well, we moved, and I checked out other places, and Of course, we went to some places around the museum. This place is actually close to the museum in Ring Road. So we went to other places and we saw some things that were supposed to work and they were not working. Like this is supposed to be, I don't know, some other things you see in movies. I never did use it for one. So we went close and we checked. And of course, these are supposed to be rides where kids go around. Maybe it's not supposed to be merry-go-round. I don't know what the name is. If you know what the name is, you can tell us. Then we went to the museum. We didn't go inside because we didn't have enough clearance to go inside. So hence, we just checked outside. We checked around and we checked what it really entailed. And they were very beautiful. Then before I went for an errand for my mom, I had to go to the famous Igoon where bronze casting really started. And then we just checked out the street and we just asked one of those traders there to help us check what his store was. Of course, this is Benin, they will definitely ask you for money for something. So we gave a little tip and we were able to check out his store and see the beautiful artifacts he had there. He had a lot of beautiful works with a map of Nigeria, coat of arms, sorry, and we saw a lot of, and I actually like the detail on this picture, so it was very beautiful. I think I had to zoom in to show the detail, unity and faith. This is Nigeria. These are some of the things we saw, and this is the Queen Idia's head, known as the first stag head or whatever. This was the queen mother of one of the obas. So we checked out a few of the works carved by wood, some were carved by bronze, some were carved by iron. Whatever it is, we Benins are known for so much beauty. Probably that I'm beautiful too. If you argue with me or you don't think I am, I don't think that's my cup of tea. I think you should definitely find other cups of teas. So heading over to the next one, I was going over to the Corporate Affairs Commission where I wanted to do something for my mom, and because we are attacked by an angry mob before, I just didn't want to video these guys fighting. They were obviously fighting about something, I don't know. So this was Secretariat building and I crossed and went very close. This building was supposed to be very beautiful. I don't know why the Secretariat building has been like this since I was a child. It was just off. So I went inside and oh, I saw something, so I'm just gonna check. This guy, why is he checking his leg? Oh god, why is it? Oh god. But so I went down, I took the elevator and I went upstairs. It's the first time I've ever been, second time actually I've ever been here. So I went to the 6th floor. I went to look for who my mom said I should look for, and then I was back home. My leg really hurt, but so finally guys, I think amidst the many issues, the many mob attacking, the many irregularities you get to see in Benin, Benin City is one of the most beautiful places to be, with so much rich cultural heritage. Imagine having virtually all the streets having a link to something that happened in 1901. I think Benin City is a lot beautiful, and there's so much reverence for their ruler, the Oba. The Oba is very supreme. I know you might be listening to a few of my pronunciations and you're like, oh, what is this guy doing? I did not grow up in Benin City, but coming in here I got the biggest resilience of my life, and I can proudly say I'm a Benin boy anytime, any day, even if I can't speak Benin. And then these guys really fight for each other. Big heritage, so much reverence for the Oba, so much maintenance, having statues that have lasted here for almost 100 years and they are still on the ground. I think Benin City is a place you want to come around, you want to take pictures, you want to go around, you want to reverence, and please make sure you don't just misbehave, because we look after each other's back. So I think this is a very short way to tell you about how my day went out in Benin on the particular day. And of course this is December period, so this is one of those days in December, so you might just want to come and check around and then get yourself a nice casted bronze as a symbol that you came to Benin. Well, if it's your first time I've come to this channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'll meet you in the next video about a day out somewhere. I don't know where it is. Bye bye.